Good Shabbos. The Alter of Slobodka, Rabbi Nitzavim-Vayelech, who established the famed Slobodka Yeshiva, would hang a sign in his yeshiva every year when Elul came around. The sign would say something like this: "The month of Elul and the Yamim Noraim are like a wilderness crawling with wild animals. To enter the wilderness alone is too dangerous. One must join a caravan with other people in order to make it safely through the wilderness." The opening pasuk of this week's Torah reading, Nitzavim-Vayelech, contains both generalities and specifics. It begins, "Atem nitzavim hayom kulchem." You are all standing here today, kulchem, all of you. Moshe is addressing the Jewish people in general, as a collective. And then the pasuk goes on to list specific types of people. Roshechem shiftechem, ziknechem v'shotrechem, kol ish Yisrael. Tapchem neshechem v'gercha asher bekerev machanecha, mechotev eitzecha ad shoev meimecha. Your leaders and your tribes, your elders and your officials, all the men of Israel, your children, your wives, even the stranger within your camp, from wood chopper to water drawer. All of these people are assembled. If Moshe begins by addressing himself to all of Israel, Atem nitzavim hayom kulchem, why then does he need to proceed and list specific different types of people? There is an idea in Jewish mysticism that distinguishes between the judgment of the first day of Rosh Hashanah and the judgment of the second day of Rosh Hashanah. The judgment of the first day of Rosh Hashanah is called Dina Kasha, hard or severe judgment. And the judgment of the second day of Rosh Hashanah is called Dina Rafya, soft or lenient judgment. Why is the first day considered more severe? The Zohar says it is because on the first day of Rosh Hashanah we are all judged as individuals. And as individuals, we each stand on our own with all of our virtues and flaws on display for Hashem to see and judge. On the second day, we are judged differently. We are judged based on who is dependent on each of us, who in our lives relies on each of us for support. This is a softer, more lenient judgment, since most everyone has others who are dependent on them, and Hashem must take them into account when judging us as individuals. And so the judgment for the year to come is softened when Hashem sees how much we care for others, how much others are dependent upon us. This is why, and this is how we should join the caravan as we approach the Yamim Noraim, so that Hashem sees not just us as individuals, warts and all, but sees also the people who are making the journey with us and who are counting on us. Joining a caravan means reaching out and connecting with other people. And so we should take advantage of this. As we inch closer to the Yemei Hadin, the days of judgment, we should look for ways to support and connect with others. With so much disconnection and social distancing occurring this past year, imagine how much more spiritually impactful it will be to strengthen our connections with each other, show Hashem how much we support others, and thereby soften the judgment of Rosh Hashanah. This is why it's so important to find a caravan with which to traverse the wilderness that lays ahead of us. Hook your wagon onto others. Give more to tzedakah. Reach out to those around you who need that sense of connection. And Hashem will see that and inscribe each of us in the book of life for a happy, healthy, and sweet new year. Good Shabbos.